It's 5:15 a.m. You're in Nindri, in the middle of nowhere, in the cottage. Listen. Oh, I love the cottage life. I love being in the middle of nowhere. Some kookaburras were going off just before. I'm just about to head to the mat to really ground myself. I've been really very anxious. I went to my storage unit yesterday and went, who the fuck packed this? It's ridiculous. I've got a lot of stuff to do in there. Just being in this area is triggering all my pain about my job and the state I was in and da-da-da-da-da, trigger. The day before when I went to the markets, did the 2-hour drive, packed the car, unpacked the car, and I'm saying to you, I've got all this energy. I feel really good. I mean, look at everything I've done. Yesterday, just flat out on this bed for like 3 hours in the afternoon. I became very, very depressed yesterday. Like I was exhausted. I didn't do a poo. I had all this stuff come up around this area. My love of living in a small space with a cat. And that's my comfort zone here. This is my comfort zone. And if I would have been in the right state, that I could have opened up a Qigong school or whatever, but I was just, cactus, as we all know. I could be renting this little cottage, However, I'm pushing forward and just pushing the envelope and going on the road trip and making life up as I go along, because as much as I want to set up a little space again and be with Bunny full time, I actually have this knowing that I'm just meant to get out there, and I'm just going with that, and it's difficult because it's a huge push in my comfort. What about the doggies winning? Woo woo! Not that I'm a doggies fan, but I think about Russell Gilbert, who I used to work on the radio with. He's got cancer, and all the comedians came together to help him. Oh my God. I always think about people I love and their teams, because I'm not so much into sport, but I love the people that love it. Like I think about Molly Meldrum and St Kilda and the Storm, and I do love the Storm though. I'm a bit of a rugby league girl coming from Queensland, because I found the AFL is just a bit highbrow for me. Like I don't understand it. Like I just don't get it. Whereas rugby league is like, might be very smart, but I can lift heavy things. It's, oh my God, and those thick thighs. Love it. Yeah. There's no internet or phone access down here. That's the reason why I'm, not uploading like a motherfucker, like with my new thing. My new thingy doesn't even really work up at Colleen's. I had to use her internet to upload the one the other night. So I'm not sure when you're going to see this, because I'm interviewing Shaney today. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. We're swapping treatments. Angela's coming for lunch. Then I've got to leave her briefly because I've got to go up and be on my circle call, because, some of my sisters haven't been able to be on the call because it's in America, the time difference. My best friend Bryony is in America, and I really just got to ground in with her and just spend a small time on the circle call. Then I'm taking Angela to a highly secretive, fully sacred Aboriginal women's birthing place. Colleen took me last time and swore me to secrecy, like, don't really tell anybody. It's not a tourist destination. Annie, another beloved of mine, might be meeting us, and because I want to teach them some Qigong, because it'll be so powerful there. And then tomorrow another big day, and then I've got to somehow fit the storage in, and I've got cooking to do, so it all gets a bit much for me. Like I start going, oh no, I can't do it, I'm really hoping my pooing improves. It's not been good. Rupert said that's just because of the amount of changing all the time, and, it's a Vata thing when you travel. You get really ungrounded. Speaking of grounding, I've got to get on that fucking mat and just take myself so deep into my legs and bring all this energy down and sink right in. And yeah.